in regards to this point, because I think feelings are so individual.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, only to you and people around you, your feelings matter. In the whole grand scheme of things, it don't fucking matter how you feel. You just out there yelling some nonsense. Hobbies. That's what we were talking about earlier. And this is full fucking circle. So I'm talking.
Wait. Let's connect that last bit about just screaming out to the world, nobody caring, and hobbies.
Which part?
The part that you were just going on before you made the connection. We're talking about hobbies. Let's connect that. All right. So you were talking about, your family are the only people who care about your emotions. How you feel.
Okay, yeah.
Let's link that back into hobbies.
I'm gonna link that into hobbies.
Let's see. This will be massive.
Okay, I was saying earlier, ain't nobody have fucking hobbies currently.
You just skipped it.
But this is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
And this is for the people who don't have hobbies. You sit there, you go on, and I'm not talking. Social media is not a hobby. Don't get it fucking twisted, guys. I'm talking about hobbies like I go fishing, golfing,
running.
And I mean. I don't think that the gym is really a hobby. I think it's more of a necessity to keep your health up to check. If you could treat the gym as a hobby, but I think it's more of a necessity, as in keeping your fucking meat wagon in check.
Well, what about when it becomes sort of like my hobby is to sculpt my body, like to be a little bit more, like fine tuning.
I think that's just like if you're writing an outline, and A is the topic. I think that's a letter I, or the numeric 1, that's right under it. That's just a subreddit form of health and fitness.
Well, health and fitness can be a
that's
hobby.
Just your own
I think
crazy mentality of like, I want to sculpt my body.
That's a hobby.
Yeah, that is a hobby.
Yeah,
that is 100%
bodybuilding is, I think, a hobby.
For sure. I see what you're saying.
And body breaking is a hobby too.
Back breaking. Rob.
Cheers to that.
Redbone. What is raw dog? But back to social media. Some people act like social media is a hobby, and social media is not a hobby, guys. I had someone kind of comment on Twitter, and I tweeted that more people need hobbies, and saying social media was not a hobby because people get on, and social media, they live in this one spot. And so you just relish in misery. There's a lot of misery and a lot of negativity on social media.
Okay.
So say you go on Facebook, you go on Twitter, Instagram. Right. You're looking at the same profiles. You're looking at the shit that you pick. And if that person, if you can't think for yourself, you're not a free thinker, that you're just following what this person says, and it puts you in this group of just negativity where you can't think for yourself. I feel like when you have a hobby, you go out, and whether you do it alone or with people, it kind of gives you your own sense of, and I'm not talking, don't go do a hobby just to fucking post pictures of you doing that hobby on your social media. Do a hobby that you actually enjoy, that it doesn't fucking matter what people think of that you do that or not. Do something that makes you makes you fucking happy. It makes you think about other shit. And this person was like, if it wasn't for social media, nobody would listen to your podcast. That's half true. A lot of our marketing is done via social media. A lot of our marketing is done through outside source. But it's
probably why you're listening and watching right now.
And the thing is with that, you could be listening to us doing your hobby. Like, we're not out there spewing negativity or anything like that. And I just think when people get into social media, they get stuck in these groups where they don't exercise their brain. Essentially, people don't, after they graduate college, if you don't have some job, or if you didn't get where you want to go, or after you graduate high school and you don't exercise your brain, like when you're in school, you're continuously learning. Yeah. Whether you want to learn that shit or not, that's on you. But other than that, you're always reading books. You find other shit interesting within learning shit. And so, like, since I've been out of college, like, I read books. I mostly read articles. I don't go on Facebook, social. I don't get in that. I'm always trying to work my brain, like, work on my vocabulary, work on reading shit. I don't get complacent where I sit there, and a lot of people that I know, all they know is they go to the work where they only talk about work, and then they only talk about what they see on the people that they follow on social medias. So that's like their only knowledge. So they're so tunnel vision on that they don't expand their knowledge. They don't fucking read outside sources. They don't take opinions that they disagree with. They don't. People like to keep themselves in this bubble, and
I was gonna say that
it's very detrimental to
oneself,
your own health. Because school, when you're in school, it forces you to learn things that you've never known, and that's why I think podcasts are amazing, because you could find podcasts of any subject that you fucking want. You could find something and you could learn, and it's never bad to continuously work your brain. And I feel like a lot of people these days don't work their brain. They want like instant gratification. They want an instant reaction. They only worry about something for a week, and then a week later they're like, oh, well, yeah, we're over that.